Round 3. This is our after lunch run. We are gonna head to the southwest suburbs. We got about 4 stops to make. Potholes and all. Just make sure that camera's good. We got 1 stop in the neighborhood. Right here. Just on the way. And then we're gonna go for a bit of a country ride. Anything good on the radio?
Every connected device.
Is that Skid Row? 18 and life to go? Okay, hell yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, again, in our commercial vehicle, so can't exactly roll the stop signs. Alright, where am I going to? 60th Street. 6016 60th Street. I'm at 57th Street. So it's just past this set of railroad tracks that I fight with every single day, like 10 times a day. And when you get stuck by this train, you get stuck by it. It's not fast. Very rare is it just in the engine. Well, you know, it's just like that big train yard we passed earlier. It feeds into the city. Planes, trains, and automobiles, right? And trucks. I guess Trudeau knows that. Biden's gonna find that out real quick. And here's our set of tracks. And I hate people who do this. Look at me, I gotta slow down on the railroad tracks. You fucking candy ass. Can't stand lollygaggers. 6016 should be right here. Be right back. And we're back. Okay. We're at the southwest edge of town, and we're about to leave it in about a mile. My delivery wasn't home, but fuck it, I left it on his front porch. You can get it later. Oh, hamster was like this. Little garbage, stupid girl. I don't know if YouTube's gonna strike these for fucking copyright. No, I'm just driving. To actually passes by a kind of famous place in Chicago. If you guys ever heard the story of Resurrection Mary, the ghost, the girl in the white dress who hitchhikes people on Archer Avenue, we are going to pass right by her. And I'll show you where she's located at. Well, the legend anyway, or the story, the myth, whatever it is. The paranormal. I guess we'll do a little paranormal pop here. So Blake, if you want to comment on this, I'd be more than happy to. Comments are welcome. Comments and criticism. Steadiness of the video is only going to be dependent on the road and the suspension of this vehicle. Mostly the road, because we just had the shocks redone on this thing. A lot of friends of mine actually grew up in this neighborhood. Speaking of Skid Row, the song that was playing just earlier, there's a stretch about 2 blocks south of here. It's all apartment buildings. That has the nickname of Skid Row because of the riffraff that lives there. Actually, we're going to be coming up on a high school that actually has its own radio station, guys. Here, I'll tune it in right here. It's called 88.9. What are they playing? It's called WARG 88.9 in Chicago. Actually, it's not in Chicago, it's in Summit, Illinois, which is about the town we're about to go through. Is that part? That's a big pothole right there. And the music that we're listening to is broadcast right out of that building on the left. Is that Stevie Nicks? I think that is Stevie Nicks. Okay, once we cross this street, we are no longer in Chicago. This is Summit, Illinois, or as we like to call it sometimes, the Scummit, because we nickname everything here in Chicago. That is Stevie Nicks. I'm positive. Hamster, can you confirm that? Is that Stevie Nicks? Although Hamster would probably say she's a ginger. Yeah, you don't want to drive by this place when these kids are getting out of fucking school. Oh my god, this place turns into a traffic jam. It's 1:52 right now at about 2:30. Come on, ass bags, go. I hate getting stuck behind a goddamn fucking truck. Archer Road earlier. That's where my flower shop is located at, and we are on Archer Road. We're about to make a left on it right now. And we are coming up on the cemetery. There's a Monsanto factory here too. It's called Ingredient, FDA sponsored too. I've delivered to them, and it smells bad over here, like GMO corn. And this viaduct we're about to hit notoriously floods, and sometimes you gotta go around those motherfuckers. Now we are in a completely different town. Now we're in Bedford Park, Illinois. And there's the Ingredient, the Monsanto factory. And we're coming up on the cemetery where the legend of Resurrection Mary comes from. Although nobody tells the story, anybody who's encountered the ghost, it never happens during the day. Obviously, as most paranormal activity, right? It happens during night. Bedford Park, and we're going to hit another town. It's called Justice, Illinois. We'll be passing by their police headquarters and fire headquarters. They have a black M wrap in the back of it. I'll see if I can try to get it in the shot. Position myself to be. And I always ask myself, why the fuck does Justice, Illinois need a goddamn M wrap? Well, Justice, Illinois has a lot of Islamic people on the other side of the cemetery. This is Resurrection Cemetery on the left here. Actually, my buddy Patrick is buried here. Do I got time to stop? Where's my next stop after this? You know what I actually do? I'll take you guys to his gravesite. Gotta make one stop first, so we'll pass it up and come back this way. Yeah, I'll see if I can get the M ramp in the shot. But it's a pretty damn impressive vehicle, and it's painted black for their SWAT unit. And where the ghost sightings happen is right along here. It's usually by the entrance of the cemetery, which is going to be on the left-hand side. There's the mausoleum. We'll get that in a bit of a footage a little bit later, in about 5 minutes. And here's the entrance. Yeah, so this is where the ghost pops up. And our stop is just on the road here. Biker bar on the right over here with the Budweiser sign that I kind of want to check out sometimes. We have a very Greek Orthodox church here. This is the gold dome on your right. And actually, this cemetery is actually two cemeteries, and this is the second part of it. This is Bohemia Cemetery on your left-hand side, and here's the entrance for that on the left-hand side. Justice, PD, and FD. But if I want to get the shot of the MROP, I gotta turn here. Is it still here? Yeah, there it is. Check it out. Check this out, guys. On the right. It's It's in their parking lot. See that thing? Yeah. This police department has its own MRAP. And I turned a bit early because my stop is actually a little bit up here, but I made that turn to show you guys the MRAP. And is that one of Justice PD right there in front of us, or no? Nope, that's just a stupid light. All right. So we should be able to see the MRAP again. If I tilt the camera a little bit this way, we should get it into frame. Oh God, that thing is huge. Okay, and our stop is just here on the right. Who happens to be my brother's accountant. Apparently it's her birthday, and hopefully she's there. She keeps weird hours. Alright, let's not dox anybody, so here's our turn, and we'll be back in a flash, alright? Okay, that is stop number 2 done. We'll take a break and visit my old friend. Yeah, this big thing on your right here is I-294, which is known as the Tri-State Tollway, and it goes from Wisconsin to Indiana. Oh God damn it! We got the red. Oh, we gotta make a left here, so we gotta go wide if we're gonna visit Pat. Yeah, what are you beeping at, jerk?
Strange things have happened here, no stranger would it be.
Oh, it's the Jennifer Lawrence song.
Night in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree?
From Hunger Games. This tends to be a long light too. What am I at, 18 minutes? It's actually been a little bit longer. But this drive should take us probably about an hour and 15 to and fro. So we're gonna follow the Jeep here and make the turn. Take it right to the cemetery. Okay, now we're just coming from the opposite direction. I wasn't planning on visiting the gravesite, but fuck it, why not? It's been a while since I've been there. Actually, the anniversary of his dying is what, 4/3, so it's April 3rd. It's coming up, actually. More potholes. There's that biker bar again. Just to show you guys around that, Chicago isn't, this gridiron type of town, but it's actually made up of all different, little little towns. Like I said, we've driven through 3 towns already, and we're gonna go through more. Alright, into the cemetery we go. We kind of need to be on the other side of this thing, so this is actually a bit of a shortcut. But we can stop at my friend's grave because he's buried right here. Oh, Blake, my grandma is buried right by my buddy's grave too. So, within a stone's throw. Oh, I wanted to go a little bit further. Oh, my buddy Dave fishes in this lagoon too. They actually stock it. Even though you're not supposed to fish in there. Alright, what we want to do is actually cut through this thing. Oh, and I do shit like this all the time. Like, use shortcuts. Actually, when we buried him, we did it right here. Right by this statue. Yeah, it's choking me up a little bit, actually. Alright, and he's just on the way here. And you can see all these fucking headstones are beautiful. Works of art. Actual works of art. Somebody fucking made the time to make these things. Very expensive shit. Alright. And my buddy Patrick is right here by this tree and this big giant granite cross. It's actually right here. See that tree? Let's go say hi. Oh, somebody just got buried. Alright, guys. Don't want to walk any over graves. And there's my buddy. Bottle opener. I usually have some guitar picks here for him, but they must have cleaned it up. Miss you, brother. Love you. Miss you. See you on the other side. On to our next stop, which is a little bit further down, but we'll cut through the rest of the cemetery. And my grandma is buried right by this tree over here. Let's go see her real quick. I believe that's where she's at. I think that's, oh, she's got a nice headstone. I was thinking. And like you can see these beautiful headstones. Yeah, she should be right by this tree. Yeah, there she is. Grandma. And my buddy's right there. They're literally stone's throw. Where are we at? 24 minutes. We'll take it to the next stop, and then we'll cut the video. It's not too far away. Excuse me. Ah, crap. Funeral session just got done. Which means we have cemetery traffic.
94.7 WLS, 80s fashion is back. Including banana clips. Oh yeah, all the kids are wearing them. So
that out. Yeah, okay. On the cemetery we go. And we're still in the town of Justice. Although on the left hand side here's a town called Bridgeview. And there's our procession that we just got stuck behind. We're gonna come across 294 again. It's the overpass you see up ahead. That has been under construction for God knows how fucking long now. It's a toll road too. We're coming up on that time where the kids get out of the goddamn school. We don't want to be anywhere in this area when the goddamn wiener kids get out of school. There's a nice weed dispensary up here. I've never been here, but my cousin lives by this area. He checks it out. He's a bit of a hydro stuff, kind of like Chronic and Warband. Grows his own kush too. I've seen pictures of his plants. They're nice. If I was still smoking weed, it's a beautiful plant. Like, I would have sex with it. I would stick my dick in that plant. That's how gorgeous it is. I might edit that out. The weed dispensaries out here are called Cure Leaf. And here's our big old construction project. We're gonna merge right? Yeah, we're gonna merge right. There we go. They've re-engineered this entire bridge. But yeah, they've been like widening 294 forever. And this light sucks balls too, by the way. And now we're about to pass into another town. The town of Hickory Hills. Why do they call it Hickory Hills? Because it's got hills. Changes in elevation. And apparently a lot of hickory trees. And there's no way we're gonna get through this in one rotation of this light. And you got assholes like that pickup truck right there. We saw the fucking sign that it's gonna bottleneck, and there he is right there, causing a bottleneck himself. Because he's in the fucking turn lane. Jerk off. And that is gonna keep us from getting this light. We are not going to get this light. Where are we? No, because somebody's gonna right turn in front. Yeah, see, I told you we wouldn't get this light. If that truck wasn't there, we would have got that fucking light. Jerk off. Now we gotta sit here for like 5 minutes. Where's my next stop, by the way? We are going to 9331 South 81 Court. And we are on Roberts Road. Otherwise known as 80 Avenue. So we just gotta go 3 blocks west and a few blocks down, and we will be at our next stop. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take you along the whole ride here. So we're about to hit stop number 3, and stop number 4 is not too far away, but it should be scenic. I mean, I kind of take it for granted because I do this shit like every day. But I don't know. Maybe you guys will like it. All right, come on. This fucking light. Yeah, and we are underneath that overpass, by the way. This fucking thing collapsed, we're dead. It's excessively long left turn, right? Look at this fucking asshole. Really? 2 of them. Oddball. Let's see if we can catch these guys before. I mean, I gotta give them balls for doing what they did. That's showing good kung fu. And he's making a left up here, which tells me he's a goddamn resident. He goes through that. He probably does that 10 times a day. They repaved Roberts Road, or as I like to call it, Bob's Way. Because the street's named after me and my fellow Bobs. Oh, there's a wonderful bakery right here on the right. It's next to a funeral home, and every time I have to deliver there, it smells like cookies. This place right here, Olympia Bakery. And our turn is right here. So we're going in 9331. Here's 93rd Street. And Bob's Way, which is 80th Avenue. It's 80th Court. And here are the hills of Hickory Hills. Hence its name. Here's our turn. 81 Court, 93rd Street. And we want 9331, which means it's going to be on the left. It's an odd number. Always on the east side of the street. The question is it before this black car or after? Nope, that's right before. So, be right back.